Sadie knew something was wrong the moment her mother looked through her. Not past her, through her, like Sadie was a smudge on the air that refused to come into focus. "I'm home," Sadie said, dropping her backpack by the door. It thumped familiarly against the wall, the sound loud in the small kitchen. Her mother stood at the sink, hands submerged in cloudy dishwater. She didn't turn around. "Mom," Sadie tried again. Her mother paused. Slowly she looked over her shoulder, eyes scanning the doorway. They slid right over Sadie's face, then narrowed in confusion. "Hello," her mother said, voice cautious. "Can I help you?" The room tilted. "Mom, it's me, Sadie." Her mother's hand tightened around a plate. "How do you know my name?" Sadie laughed once, sharp and automatic. "Very funny." "I'm serious." Her mother stepped back, water dripping onto the floor. "Who are you? How did you get in my house?" Sadie felt her pulse in her throat. "Your house?" "Mom, stop. I had a weird day too, okay? Can we just—" "I'm calling someone." Her mother reached for her phone with shaking fingers. Sadie backed away, heart hammering. "Mom, please, look at me, look at my face. You made this face." But her mother was already dialing, eyes full of fear, real fear, the kind Sadie had only ever seen in strangers. Sadie ran. The day at school replayed itself in fragments as she ran down the street. The substitute teacher who stared at the attendance sheet too long. "Sadie Miller," she'd called. Sadie raised her hand. The teacher frowned. "That's odd." "What?" "This name, it's been crossed out." Crossed out with what looked like frantic pencil marks, digging so hard the paper had torn. Later, her best friend Lily had slid into her seat at lunch, stopped short and asked, "Sorry, are you sitting here?" "It's me," Sadie had said. "You're literally wearing my hoodie." Lily blinked. "I found this in the lost and found." By last period, Sadie's name had vanished from her locker, her desk, the class roster. Even her reflection in the bathroom mirror felt wrong, there, but somehow unfinished, like a painting that hadn't fully dried. She told herself she was imagining things. She was. Sadie pounded on Lily's front door until her hands ached. Lily's mom answered, irritation already on her face. "Yes." "It's Sadie, I need Lily." "Sadie who?" "Sadie Miller. She's your daughter's best friend. We've known each other since kindergarten." The woman stared. "My daughter doesn't have a friend named Sadie." Lily appeared behind her, curiosity flickering to discomfort when she saw Sadie. Sadie smiled desperately. "Lils, thank God." Lily's brows drew together. "Do I know you?" Something inside Sadie cracked. She stepped forward, lowering her voice. "You hate raisins. You pretend you don't snore. You broke your arm falling out of my tree when we were 8. Lily's face drained of color. "How do you know that?" "Because I was there." Lily's mother pulled her daughter back. "That's enough. I'm calling the police." The door slammed shut. Sadie stood on the porch, breathing hard, feeling, truly feeling, like she was beginning to fade at the edges. She looked down at her hands. For a second, she could swear she saw the porch railing through her fingers. Night fell too fast. Sadie wandered the streets, knocking on doors she recognized, calling names that once meant home. No one knew her. Some screamed. One man tried to grab her, shouting about trespassers and thieves. Her phone buzzed in her pocket. Relief surged through her until she saw the notification. "Unknown contact. Why are you still here?" Sadie's blood went cold. She typed back with shaking thumbs. "Sadie, who is this?" 3 dots appeared, then stopped, then appeared again. "Unknown contact. You weren't supposed to come back." Her vision blurred. Come back from where? Before she could send it, another message arrived. "Unknown contact. The school was the last place you existed. You should have stayed." A memory surfaced, one she hadn't wanted to touch. The locked classroom at the end of the hall. The door that shouldn't have been there. The teacher who smiled too widely and said, "Some of you don't belong in the world the way you think you do." Sadie remembered sitting down, remembered the lights flickering, remembered hearing her name spoken over and over, softer each time, like someone erasing chalk from a board. She looked up. Her childhood home loomed across the street, dark now, unfamiliar. The front door creaked open. Her mother stood there, face blank. "Sadie," she called. Hope stabbed through her chest. "Yes, Mom." But the voice wasn't right, too flat, too practiced. "Sadie," her mother repeated, lips not quite matching the sound. "You don't exist anymore." The house lights flicked on, revealing figures behind the windows, neighbors, teachers, classmates, watching silently. Their eyes were wrong, too empty, like erased names. Sadie felt herself thinning, unraveling, like a word spoken too many times until it lost meaning. "What happens to me?" she whispered. Her mother smiled, not her mother, not really. "You'll be forgotten," it said, completely. Sadie screamed as the street blurred, her name dissolving from her thoughts, from the air, from the world. The next morning, a substitute teacher frowned at the attendance sheet. "There's an empty seat here," she murmured. No one answered, and no one remembered why that felt wrong.